The coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Everything in baseball. That's what's good.
Yeah, it's not like Madden where there's no referees on the field. Shit's so fucking annoying. Fucking hate Madden so much. Staff, don't we get a discount because our franchises were fucked up?
Things to do.
We do, yeah. I got the email.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my
I'd
lens.
have to check. I'm gonna have to check my email and see if I got something. Did you have to report it or no?
No, I didn't do anything. It's just automatically.
Huh. I'll have to look for it. What's the
You'll
discount?
want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
How much?
Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag.
Yeah,
I'll
I
run a
probably
trace
will.
for semen when I get back to the lab.
When we wait to buy it, it fucks everything up. Because what happened, this is what happens, right? All of us like play Madden.
She's a long way from home.
By the time that I've done it, not only have I played, but then they start passing. And then by the time we all end up getting it, they've done so much pass work that the game fucking sucks. Like, I remember 6, probably 8, all the way up to like 8 different things that they passed from the start date to mid-time through the year for Madden that completely changed the game. The contested catches were completely different. The fucking run blocking was different. The pass blocking was different. The way that they would fucking like fumble or whatever, like there were so many things that were different about the game by the time they were there. They were just like it was a totally different fucking game. Same thing with Call of Duty. When Call of Duty first dropped, it's fantastic.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
So you throw like an outside fucking heater, you throw a slider, you can run a two-string running in, and you have a higher chance of getting it out. Because the changes is like where he's looking for the picture. So you can set all your pictures up and everything. It's fucking
I knew it was.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
that's the perfect game from the last one.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
That'll be the excuse, sis.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective. but a little too naive for my taste.
Oh no, close the fucking slider running in on him.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a
No
double
one's ever
murder.
called him that.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out
Dude,
of this.
Stab, this game fucking kills me. The good cop, bad cop shit. You fucking start just talking shit to these hoes. It's so fucking funny. Taking it out to the just with a paddy wagon. He'll show you a bad cop, Stab, keep it up. I'll give you crew cut.
Will this make it into the...
No, you gotta like kind of read the people and pay attention to the evidence and shit and decide what you want to say.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
KGPL to car 11K, 11K.
How much is it?
Victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
$50? I don't know if it was $50.
Oh, and dude, that's not even road to the show. That's just, I'm just playing regular things. Road to the show is crazy. Because it's like the my player, but it's like the only good my player that's left in sports games. I'm about to bring it down.
$5?
No, you want to you don't want the old one. The next one actually has different stuff in it. That makes the game better.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Like, say you have like a nasty slider that like breaks out.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my
Feeling
lawyer.
better since this morning, Jessica?
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Get the triple. Triples are so hard, dude. And that's another thing too, is like they'll stop at everybody.
You could have died in the crash, Jessica. Why would someone want to kill you?
Someone wants to kill me? I wouldn't know anything about that. I just went along with Junie. She knows all about the movie business.
There it is. See you later.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
The best is like a no-doubt home run in either a grand slam situation or a...
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
The post? Yeah.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
My favorite dude is putting the dude all the way through that bat.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. Get in there and see what she's up to.
Obviously, I'm going to go up to but it all depends on how you pitch, obviously. So, like, if you're really good at pitching, right, which the game has a dynamic mode where, like, say you're getting your shit pushed in, it'll make it easy. But if you start getting better at it, it'll keep it like a little bit harder and keep it like harder and harder and harder. Like, I'm pitching at legendary right now, and I'm fucking ruined with people. Like, I'm just absolutely fucking sad. But I've also played the last 2 years like we want to see just fucking and putting the pitches to where I know.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
I also like dudes that throw like fastballs.
Well, then make someone else do it.
Because
You still know people out here, don't you?
and I throw a high and inside
Then
fastball,
make some calls.
Like dudes that like have nasty breaking pitches but can't actually.
I'm going to be very clear about
Those
this.
dudes are not very effective.
You get this done, or
Unless
I'm...
you're getting like a Corey Clubber, you're getting
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
High heat is very effective.
Sure, I could.
So like, obviously you start your pitcher whenever you're gonna set up your relievers, not when your guy gets tired. It depends on how your dude's actually pitching. So like, if I'm coming up on the 7th inning and he's not in the red for energy yet, I know that I can actually finish the game with him depending on how well he pitches the next inning. And if he is red for energy, but he's about to pitch a fucking no-hitter, I'm not taking my pitcher out. So it's like a game time decision every fucking inning to be like, okay, you know, am I putting this dude in? Am I gonna run the fucking checkup? I can start a mid reliever if I want to, and have him pitch like the first 3 innings, and then just run the rest of the game with relievers. It just depends on how you want to do it. Yeah. But you have to be the one to constantly monitor like their energy to be like, okay, this dude needs to sit out this day, or you can make him the designated hitter and he'll save energy if like the designated hitter is an outfielder, which they usually are. Your DH is usually an outfielder or first baseman. And for me, I like to set up my hitters to be like 1, 2, 3 all the way down. So I've got like 2 base runners, my best hitter. 2 base runners, my second best hitter. 2 base runners, my third best hitter. That's how I set up my pitcher, my runners. Where a lot of dudes will be like, oh, this dude's not that good, he's gonna bat 9th, and it's like, no, I want to be able to constantly be able to put people on base and then have an opportunity to get RBIs. Yeah. I usually score around 7 to 10 a game because I'm constantly hitting very well and forcing the pitchers to make good pitches. There's only a few pitches that are just like, I don't know what the fuck is this.
What the film?
But if you do analog, everybody's going to drive. So like, as the pitch is coming in, you have to like lean back on the stick, and then when you think it's time to swing, you pick up on the stick, right? Oh. So like that makes it better. Your pitching is way better because it's not that.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
No. You bring it down, and depending on how good you are, putting the stick back up, that's good.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
If you're way over the line, the pitcher goes scoring over the fucking head. But there's a lot of shit. But I mean, I can show you how to do all that stuff. But I like to set my settings up very specifically so that way, even if like I was to play like a 1v1 with somebody, obviously they would see which pitch I chosen. So they would know which way to dig. You know what I mean? But it's like I can literally put the game in somebody and they think that I'm fucking down and just not fucking simple. And then because I know where to place the stick and then place the ball, so all things off, you could fucking throw, thinkers.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Like, it'd be nice if Madden took this kind of approach. 100%. 100%.
I say fuck it all.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Yeah. It's one of those things that flashes up on the screen. Really lost. It flashes up on the screen and it flashes up. The one last year was a ton.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Seems like in the mine and just smacking them.
I don't think so. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Say you're fucking in a close game, you turn 2.
Nothing significant.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things about this that just fucking, it's such a fulfilling fucking course.
Dude, Anton had us go earlier about fucking
You have to do to earn
Nintendo. That shit was so
$20,000.
fucking funny. Fuck, Anton's just gonna go blow that place up.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I can't stop playing. I can't stop playing that Mario Kart. Animal Crossing.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say too, Seb. Say a dude on base when you go to pitch.
Maybe if...
Like, say
No.
you go through, it's like 2 and 2. Dude hits the ball, it's a single. Okay, now that guy's on base. To account for that runner, your pitcher shortens up. So instead of having his normal pitch routine, he'll shorten up so that way he can throw to the base. So instead of
Presented to Mark.
down the yellow line is much higher, and it's like a different pitch that you're using because he's shortening. Yeah. But like, what's cool is like you'll be on the mound like in your home stadium, and you'll play a series, and then you'll go to the next.
Probably
stadium,
nothing.
And it's a completely different view looking at their base. It looks like it's super close or farther away, depending on what team.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Like I literally am like a huge advocate for this game. I fucking love this shit, dude.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica. Not much help. Doesn't look like anything. Seems irrelevant.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They
you work your way up as a cop to like. You work your way up through the ranks of being a detective, and eventually you make it to homicide. And I'm pretty sure like the main crux of the back half of the game is like you're trying to solve this like big ass murder mystery serial killer thing. But you're working your way up to that. And yeah, he's just he was in the military and stuff, and then does flashbacks where you like it shows you how he's like learned a lot of his skills that makes him a great cop and a detective, and like you learn from his past about how his personality is and some of the shit he's gone through and stuff. And some of the lessons he's learned from back then carries over to his job now. So far it's pretty cool. What I didn't expect was it's kind of got like a semi-open world type thing going on. And you could actually help the regular cops with the crime.
Can we get on with this, please?
So like if you're driving around, you could pick the radio up and take a call and just like fucking help the cops, fucking shoot dudes and shit. So there's all kinds of crimes you can bust.
Can we get on with this, please?
Shut up, bitch. Why are you watching me?
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard
Although
of her?
I don't like the mechanics interrogating people, it's pretty vague. They just are like read the person's behavior and look at your evidence and try to like pick between good cop, bad cop, or
I think you should tell us what you know.
And I think it's kind of a watered down way of doing it. Obviously, it's an older
This has
game,
something to
but
do with his new
sometimes I really hit the mark,
He
sometimes I
doesn't
don't.
include me in his business.
Yeah, it's the. I actually kind of like his character. He just doesn't give a shit. I wasn't even listening to what the fuck she was saying.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Oof. Her hair is
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Man, her get-up was ridiculous.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Yo, Matt.
I need a location on a
Don't
silver
you
screen
think it's
prop
hilarious though how your name has just become stabbed now over the
Silver
years?
screen props, corner 3rd and Figaro.
Thank you.
Who's that? Who's that dude? Stab, stump, snip, snap. Who, Matt? No. Tom Ato, that's the real one. Dude, the real question is, I don't know where the hell Billy Bob's been on my stream.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Yeah, dude, that's the OG right there. Man, for some reason I want pizza. It sounds good.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it.
Says
She didn't
if
seem
I
like your
had
average
you,
giddy broad with nothing between
that
her
would be
ears.
the
Well, she might just be
only
trying to
thing
buy
I'd
enough time for
ever
Bishop to put a couple of oceans.
Say what?
What's funny about you not liking baseball is how you have such a baseball demeanor.
So you're saying my demeanor is fucking bland and fucking overdrawn and boring?
No, there's a lot of baseball.
Way too serious for no reason. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I turn baseball on at night when it's on because it helps me fall asleep, and I just look for like funny shit dudes do, like the fucking set each.
Those mannerisms, there's so many of those in the game that it's funny that you don't.
Fucking sending each other fucking signals, and dudes get butthurt over a dude flipping a bat, and dudes are cheating with pine tar. When you think about it, baseball is like an accidental comedy at times. There's so much fucking shit going on in baseball that's absolutely fucking hilarious. I will say this. I give a lot of baseball players credit, though. Those motherfuckers will all fight each other, dude. The fucking bench is clear and shit. Shit's fucking funny.
Him and McCaffrey.
I love sports that have. Oh no!
To be fair, when I was young, I actually played it, and I actually liked baseball when I was younger. I liked baseball when I was a little kid. Liked Manny Ramirez, Mariano Rivera. Had a bunch of baseball players. Ichiro Suzuki. Ooh.
That was fucking sick, right? Dude grounds the ball out to the shortstop, right? I dive, catch the ball, snap the glove flip over to second base. My dude turns on second base and goes to snap it over to first, but the glove flip is too much off of it.
Dude, my cat is going absolutely bonkers right now. I look over my living room, I just see like a fucking little bass darting around.
Oh no, don't run the ladder up on him. Don't do it to him. I love that
We gotta stay alive tonight, boys. I gotta stay up till like 5. Gotta stay alive.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD.
Bye.
We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
When in fucking year 1, where he's like, I'm going now.
Good. How can I help?
See you later, whenever, and he waits. And then he's like, all right, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. And then lights the thing on fire.
Soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Shit's fucking funny, dude. Bye-bye. He's so fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Shit, that whole movie's fucking funny.
Michael Cera, when he has his own movie, what is it? You Can Revolt. That movie's fucking hilarious.
Never seen it.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. He's got like split personality. It's so funny.
So, you coming?
Oh, I want him back. Not Pat, Stab. Do you understand like the batting averages? Like what is good and what is not for a batting average?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
It's supposed to be out of like 1, right?
Yeah. It's out of 1, so you would have, but like say a dude was batting like 250, right?
I think your problem is with Bishop.
Yeah.
Right? So you want a dude that's batting above 300. That's where you're at. My team right now for the season, we're about 20 games deep, and we're batting like...
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong
Dude,
with this?
it's funny you say that because I was watching like women's college softball the other day. And fucking, there was a bitch in there. More than one bitch had insane batting average. And one bitch's batting average is like .86. I'm like, what?
That's the thing, though. Yeah. No, it would be 3 digits.
Yeah, .06. 806. I was like, that's insane.
The thing, too, is the at-bat matters. So it's kind of like you could throw like 2 passes in the NFL and have like 150 fucking quarterbacks.
Right.
Turn off the lights.
There was a bunch of bitches who had fucking insane batting averages. It took me forever to see a girl in the 300s. I was like, what the fuck?
One-way mirrors.
Or no, she was like a 287 or something like that. That was the lowest I've seen.
Which is comical because a softball is hilariously easier to hit.
Yeah, and plus the fastest they're throwing is 70. Like the fastest bitch that day was throwing like a 73 mile an hour.
Well.
But also the women that are hitting it are not as strong, obviously, but as men. So there's that too. No, I know. I'm just saying.
So like, that's what's hilarious about it is like, the MLB dude. I swear to God, when I started like figuring out, okay, cool, like I can hit mid-80s fastballs straight down the pipe. I can barely hit it and barely see the ball coming in. When you're telling me the dude's pitching 106 miles an hour, I'm seriously going, you're full of shit. You have no idea where that ball's coming from. You're just swinging and hoping to swing out. There's no way
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You and Bishop are close friends, colleagues?
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office? I have some friends in the LAPD, so I won't be leaned on.
It can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
This isn't what we're looking for. Circumstantial.
Is Sam on here? Where's Sam? On where? Do you have a Facebook?
No, he doesn't have any of that shit. He's off the grid. I was off the grid. I live in Mexico. I don't see a paved road for 100 miles and I don't get cell phone service. What do you say about that, Sonny Jim? It's fucking Jesse Ventura. I used to do his impression pretty good. Yeah. What's the other line he says there? He's like, makes Cambodia look beautiful. Some shit he says, it's funny. He says something like, "Oh, how do you like it?" or whatever. He's like, "This makes Cambodia look like a field trip," or something. He says, and it's fucking funny.
So this is where you sprang from.
Wow, that fucking threw me for a loop just now. Holy shit. Do you watching that, Stab? I'm investigating this like fucking prop joint for like a fucking movie production set. In the back corner of this wall, they painted the wall to make it look like an optical illusion, like it was just an empty alleyway. And it ended up being a doorway, and I kicked it open. And it threw me for a loop. I'm like, is that fake or real? Oh boy, is these snuff films.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
You should have never trusted Hollywood.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Stab spirit animal.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl advice. Hold on a moment.
Sorry, that's
Clearly
what I
a vice
wrote
case.
to Geraldo
You've been
Rivera.
roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that.
Yeah, that does look like him. That's fucking funny. Why'd you give him a Fu Manchu?
So we just drop it?
Does he now? I haven't seen.
You need to catch the
That's
movie
fucking
producer
funny.
before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get at it.
Yeah, I watched it. That's funny.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pep.
I need to be closer, Cole.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. I'm a little exposed here, Phelps. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspects on...
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
3 KGPL.
This is all a big mistake. It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything. Bishop, that's enough.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
No, Ballard! She's blackmailing me!
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here. You're missing out.
All right, but you stay close.
I bet you beat her good.
Save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Bye-bye. This guy's about to do. Bye-bye.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down. McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
No, I go from fucking chasing this dude to like, now I gotta defend him.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAP.
That was a $12 hat. There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got? Find some cover! Weapons on the ground, now!
Get down, dude!
They're everywhere. You're wrong.
Hit him from this way.
You have to get me out of here.
Shit, really hurts.
Whoa, shit. That's rough.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? Throw down.
Come on, it's this way.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Lamar Javers, Lamar Javar. That's just
How long do you think you can hold out?
There's a ladder leading to the ground. This is insanity.
yeah, right. Just sliding down this ladder and burn your fucking hands off. You know, fucking nubs.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Bye-bye.
For the love of God, how many are there? Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly.
Stay down.
I don't want to die.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
This is all Ballard's fault. What? There's an army of them. We're done for.
Stay in cover!
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
This way!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statue rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
The sound will come through the door.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Claps.
Sure, I guess. Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
The fucking music back there. Do 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 shoo bop bop do bop do
This is
do do
Phelps,
bop bop
Leroy.
shoo
Be
bop
nice
do
to
do
him.
do.
You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro
Where's
from
Barry
Africa.
Bonds
Can
at?
you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harley. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore?
Yikes.
Don't you ever forget your place with me again.
Dude,
You
he's
hear
like
me?
fucking slurring, smacking
Evening,
women.
Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
He says, how's the undercarriage? Oh no, I've been promoted to homicide. He says, cocksucker, motherfucker. Yeah, dude, I got like 5 more hours, 6 more hours to go. Probably. I'll be right back.
There's a lot left of this fucking game, goddamn. Ooh, that's an interesting call. That's fucking lit.
All right,
Murder.
gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde
Tweedle,
Rose of the
tweedle.
homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves the place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary
This
to
dude's
the
my
homicide
favorite.
desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny.
Boy.
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
It's unfamiliar territory.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Whip, okay. Dude, automobile tires were fucking hilarious back in the day. They're just fucking donuts.
Any central unit, car 16.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestics, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Bye-bye!
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Jesus, this chick's fucking tore up.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane.
Speaking of cops, I see Dave Hall yesterday morning.
Nothing like this.
Or was it a couple days ago? Yeah, Sunday morning I was working overtime.
Yes, detective.
He was
No one
busy,
disturbed the body.
but he said
No,
what's
sir.
up to me. He was
We
like in
cleared
the
out
middle
them
of something, like
vulture
some
reporters so Pinker in the corner could
druggie
work.
passed out in the
Then we can
bathroom
talk
with the
to you.
burned area,
Go
so
out
he
to the
was
house
going
and see
in
what
there
we
to
come
see
up
if there was anything that he could collect in the bathroom or whatever, but kid's already got gray hairs.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
He lives
Men
down
size
over
eights.
by
Think they're
Josh
lifted
Collins'
impressions for me to compare back at the
parents.
lab.
The dead end street there. What the fuck is that street called? It's got a nice little place with this woman. Fairmount Street. What's that? Buxton.
The victim's bag?
Gotta get on over to Boston. See what's going on there.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Oh, Harbor Mass. Maybe if I'm not working, I could go chill with you guys. Well, I sometimes work a lot. Well, now that we're fully staffed,
Some kind of puzzle or
all the dudes that have like had to work a lot of OT since we weren't fully staffed, they're just like, oh, there's new guys. Ugh, they call off.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Yikes.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Interesting. What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Imagine being a detective coming near the chick's dead, you're just grabbing her arms and legs willy-nilly, flopping them around, looking at shit. That shit's fucking funny.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Stab, I'm surprised you're up. He says, Daddy.
The werewolf? For my money?
copy.
So I'm planning
Can't rule it
a
out. We need to work
trip
the
with
evidence.
Chell for
You'd love that, wouldn't you? The big head to
1st
hang on
of
your wall.
July to
Order
go
of the decade.
to this place
Been
we
working
wanted to
evidence
go.
for the BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
She was like, we can
There's a
plan it for
difference,
these
Rusty.
days because I'm
Oh,
sure you're going to
yeah?
want to
I
work
just
4th of
started
July.
working it today.
Most likely
hot
people
shot.
call in. I'm taking
What's
overtime
more
on
likely?
the 4th of July.
Werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note in the
Be
court.
like,
He clearly has a thing for power. Power
like
over women.
60
Why
something
not
dollars
power
an
over
hour?
the
I'm
police
like, I'll
department
take
as
that.
well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again.
Like, I don't fucking want to go hang out with
down.
anyone anyways.
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth.
It's gonna
again after
happen.
6
So 4th
months
of July, I'll
school.
make tentative
Some
plans to maybe do
opportunist
something,
reading
and then
about
if they
the
call me, I'll be
newspapers
like,
rip
yeah, I'll
off the
work.
ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed
Hell
forces.
yeah. Well, they don't know what to name it.
Another
People are
town,
naming it like
another
different
country,
things.
Who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't. Understand? If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Perfect time.
103 and B.
Give me the old licky, then fry your banana.